Hi everyone, welcome to the video. This is Jay, also known as Ginger Ninja. So, just some more Ultra League battles. I took a bit of a tumble, shall we say, but to be fair, I was messing around, trying to use Hunchcrow and Zapdos and lots of other different spicy picks, but I couldn't really get it into work. And then I ended up dropping a lot of points, so I've just done a bit of a climb back, to be fair. So yeah, I tried using lots of different teams of 3, but just struggled to get everything working again, getting back into like a rhythm. So this is battles from multiple sets. I went positive in most of them, but a lot of like 3-2s, so no massive gains the last couple of days. So this line's Lapras, Obstagoon and Alolan Muck, 3 top Pokemon for the Ultra League. I really do like Obstagoon still. Still haven't TM cross chop off. I need to get that done. Get rid of cost drop the bug shot, and then I've got a bit more play against fairies. Because to be fair, you know, the Night Slash, you want the boost, and if you're against a Lapras or a Snorlax or whatever, then you want the counter damage, don't you? So yeah, I need to get that sorted. But Alolan Muck, it's just a boss Pokemon, especially in the current Sylph Cup as well. It's probably probably the best, personally, my favourite Pokemon for the current Sylph Cup. And but I'm not running Gunk Shot on it though in the Great League. Just Sludge Wave. It takes too long. It's not as it's a bit too squishy in the Great League, so you've got enough time to build up to a Gunk Shot in Ultra. But yeah, so this is a good matchup. Lapras tends to beat Swampert. You just got to make sure you shield at least one of the earthquakes. So I've shielded the first one. A lot of the time people don't tend to bait, because it's like a reverse psychology thing of like, don't shield the first attack because everyone's going to beat you. And then I just sort of got a bit of a feel for the fact that no one baits anymore. They tend to just go for it. So, which is fair enough. So I managed to block the earthquake, which obviously turns the tables in my favour. They switch out, which I don't really agree with. I mean, especially when it was that low on health, best to just let it go. Because now you've just handed me switch advantage, like rather than me having to earn it, you just give it to me on the plate. So yeah, it's ends up just being plain sailing from there. Shield the Hydro Pump, so I've used my shields really well. Got the earthquake from the Swampert, and shielded the Hydro Pump from Gyarados. So throw the Night Slash there. Throw it again, trying to get the boost. So he brought his Swampert in then, so it was like a waste of a charge attack for me, but he's got Giratina in the back, so this is a GG's. And Obstagoon, it just look, the Shadow Claws don't do anything, so it's easy pickings from here on in. Obviously they've still got a shield, but I've got a Alolan Muck in the back, so I'll just charge up to 2 Dark Pulses, get one off, and do it back to back. They'll shield the first one and the second one I'll take it out. So I'm just not a fan of Giratina. I don't tend to be a fan of anything that that's proper meta. But you know, I caught a rank 4 Growlithe today, so I might charge that up, like rank 4 for Ultra League. Might power that up, second move that. See how that does. Be a bit of fun anyway. So yeah, so the next game, lead Lapras into Giratina, which is fantastic lead. Oh look, there's your spice there, but a bit of Zapdos on the go. Expecting to switch out, they don't. So I'm just going to go straight for the Ice Beam. Considered the bait, but didn't shield, so it was the right move. Didn't bother baiting, just went straight for it. Ice Beam lands, and now it's just like, I've got such a good hold on the match already. I don't need to shield anything. I can just straight farm this thing down, come out with loads of energy, and then just throw. So he's got Cresselia coming in. I'm just going to go straight to Ice Beam again. They shield, so I'm going to get another one off, but I think possibly I should have, couldn't have gone back-to-back safe. But they don't shield the second one, which is great. And they fast move it down, but they've got confusion. So a lot of people have run Psycho Cut for the energy generation, but they've got confusion on this one, which is fine. So bring an obstacle in, obviously going to block the Moon Blast. So got that. Get my charge move off, Snorlax comes out. So Night Slash on the go. These licks do absolutely nothing to switch out into me Zapdos. I think, just to see how it does. But obviously it's single move, it's not double move. I'm not going to drop all that dust on it. I might change it from Thunderbolt to one of its other moves, but it was just shiny with Thunder Shock, so I was like, let's have a play with it. So Obscurn comes back out, finishes off the Snorlax. Still not getting a boost with my Night Slash, which is annoying. Cresselia comes out, but I've still got a shield and a couple of Night Slashes, and this is game over. Oh, Grass Knot. They get a Grass Knot off on me. Like I think Grass Knot's definitely the right charge move for Great League, but don't know if I agree with it for Ultra League. I know there's a hell of a lot of Swampert around, but Cresselia is a tank, so it should be able to deal with it without Grass Knot. So here's something spicy. Got a Houndoom, but yeah, each their own. I'm trying some different things. I might give this one a go as well. It's got Snarl as its fast move, so shield off because it's got access to Flamethrower, Crunch. Is it Crunch or Foul Play? One or the other. We'll find out, I'm sure. So don't shield the second one. It's Crunch. Still does. Still chunks. But he's gonna have to shield the safe because it's just glassy, and obviously it's gonna be super effective. So I take it out. Oh, Ice Shard to finish it off, which is good. Venusaur comes in. I've still got a shield. He switches as I go for the Ice Beam, which was really annoying. Should have been expecting that. I stayed in. Let Zapdos come in. Get my Thunderbolt off, just so it gets some use. Switch out into Obstagoon. So Frenzy Plant incoming, I don't shield. Does what, like 50% damage, so it's not too bad. Obstagoon is just a tank. The only issue is obviously the Night Slashes, the counters are resisted, so just gonna have to spam Night Slashes, which don't do that much either. He gets back-to-back Frenzy Plants off and a shield. Zapdos comes back in and now it's just a race, and I get there first. Just about. It's a squeaky bum time. So yeah, Thunderbolt finishes off Venusaur because it's just got such a high attack, hasn't it? Zapdos, it's great. I don't recommend it though, but it's a bit of fun. So Lapras into Cresselia again. So do I play this any differently? So the attack comes in, I don't shield, and it's a Grass Knot, and I'm like, another one winning Grass Knot, man. So it's like, part of me is wondering if maybe it is viable because of all the Lapras and Swampert, but I still think if I was to run it, I'd have Moon Blast and Future Sight. But that's just personal preference. So I catch the Grass Knot on the Zapdos, which doesn't do anything, which is great, but it's so squishy. It's so damn squishy, Zapdos. Hydro Cannon. How much damage that did. I'm going to get Thunderbolt off, which isn't going to do much at all. And then, do they mudshot me down? They try to. So I get a clutch Thunderbolt off, which they don't shield. Takes the Swampert pretty low. So from being in not that great of a position there when they switched Swampert into Zapdos, I ended up getting that second charge move off unshielded as well, which was clutch. So they bring back in Cresselia. Ice Beam all the way, chunks it. Obstagoon comes in. I've still got a shield, they've got two though. I've got to shield the Moon Blast, I can't not. So I'm going for a Night Slash, hoping for a boost, hoping that they let this go through. They don't let it go through. Get to a second one, I get an invisible or a fake shield. The game was laughing at me. So now I'm just like, come on. I was considered counting it down, but I was like, can't let it get to another one. Counters are resisted. Getting these Night Slashes off. He's still got a shield. Swampert comes in. I switch out into Lapras. Catch the Hydro Cannon. Doesn't KO me. In comes Sizer. This is a mad game. I get a save off. I've got like next to nothing left for health. And then they get to the charge move and they throw a Night Slash. And I think I let out a little laugh because Night Slash doesn't do naff all. Swampert comes back in, I counter down, and I won that. And I definitely got I don't know, I think we both got ourselves into a tangle in that game, but thankfully I came out on top. So GG's to that one, that was tested me. So another good lead. They don't shield, I do shield, and it's an earthquake, just like I was saying before. It just seems to be a common trend is they just go straight for the earthquake, and that's fine. I'm just going straight safe, and they don't shield, so they've got shield advantage, but I've got switch advantage. I chicken out. I go for this. I press safe. I survive. But I still get the safe off. And to be fair, it's probably the right thing to do because it doesn't look like I'd have got to an ice beam there now. So maybe I didn't chicken out. So Zapdos comes in. And I'm like, right, okay. Can you take a Frenzy Plant? And he throws Sludge Bomb, which is fine. I mean, probably does more than a Frenzy Plant, because the flying type will resist the grass move, but Sludge Bomb chunks just like it chunks on a Charizard kind of thing, really. he gets to another charge move before I can faint it down. So I let it go. So Obstagoon comes in, and now it's just yeah, easy. It's just a great finisher. That's what this is why I need to get gunk shot on it, because like the amount of times that I end up getting myself into a good position, you know, Obstagoon with a shield to finish, like that's a good scenario. But then when they reveal their final Pokemon and it's a fairy, your heart just sinks, because it's like, why haven't I got gunk shot, man? So, but it is what it is. I'm trying to build up my TMs, because I get one and I use it on some. Like, I think I used most of them on Hypno for this current Sylph Cup, the Sorcerer's Cup. But yeah, I think we all know what it's like trying to TM a Hypno, and you just end up with 20 less TMs than you started with, and still not the right moveset. Gets a bit frustrating, but you know. Anyway, this next game, Sizer against Lapras. So this is like the first time I've been, like, for these sets, I've been really trying to like lead with Lapras. It was normally like me finisher, and then Obstagoon came out, and I felt didn't feel safe running like two things weak to counter, but then I ended up running Lucario, and I was like, there's not really that much, and it does okay against like the likes of Escavalier, which is a pain in the ass, which I'm gonna have to try out at some point, obviously. But gotta get me some dust. So I've got Obstagoon up against the dreaded Cresselia. So I block the Main Blast, start with my Night/Spam, and I get the attack buff, which is always good. So they switch out into Swampert, which is not good. But shields are down, and now I've had my attack buff, I can survive a Hydro Cannon. So make very quick work of the Swampert. They bring back in Cresselia, and I get to the Night Slash. I don't think they should have switched out, to be honest. But they did. So, I mean, and here's what I was talking about. So Escavalier up against Lapras. Counters are Chunkin. Like, seriously chunking away. But I've got nothing better to deal with it, so I stay in. Gonna charge up to back-to-back surfs, smashing the button there. I get the first one off. Shields, second one off. Snuck counter in, which is always annoying as well. I missed a bubble then, but I got both shields, so I was just like, okay, I'll take a shield advantage and hope and pray for the best. So, bring in Zapdos. What a guy. So, shield up, and it's an acid spray, which is just memes. It's like, dude, you got me. But Thunderbolt, Rex, proper chunks. So Gramble comes in, look at the damage it does there. So then obviously I have to bring Obstagoon in to try and finish this off as quickly as possible. And this is where I definitely wish I had the shield. I got the attack buff, and I can't make any use of it because I can't shield this. So, fair plays. He's just going to slam his Zapdos down now, so yeah, good games. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Yeah, give me some ideas, give me some ones to use to try out. I'm fully happy to try anything. If I've got the dust and if I've got it, of course. Sad. Right, catch you in the next one.